How's it going, everyone? It's your best pal Yamcha here. Welcome to Dmgaming's channel. You can follow him on all these social media platforms: PlayStation, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and on Facebook at Dmgaming06, guys. Also, check out my new game that's coming out. It's going to be better than Vegeta's Boma. It's called Dragon Ball Z Yamcha. It's to die for. Alright, guys. What's good? DM here with Dmgaming, y'all. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Man, guys, today I want to discuss how big the game is going to be. And I'm not talking about how big it's going to be in terms of like how big the map kind of big. I'm talking about how big as far as gigabytes, which can tell us how big the game will be in and of itself, guys. Before we get into all of that, guys, click that subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a single upload. Join it over 9,000 Hype Squad today. And if it's echoing, I'm sorry. I'm in my room and my son's up front watching TV. So yes, it's quiet up there because the floors are carpeted. Yeah. But anyway, guys, this game, I really believe this game is going to be huge. I don't think that this isn't going to be a small game. This isn't going to be something that you're going to finish in a couple of hours. For those of you who are new to RPG games are very, very extensive. They're long games. True RPGs are games that you can put hundreds of hours into. And if this is one of those games, I am going to be stoked. My biggest concern, a lot of people's biggest concerns with RPGs is repetitiveness, because you do a lot of the same things over and over. But finding out that we have support characters, finding out that we have other playable characters, this is going to reduce that tremendously, because it's not just Goku doing everything. Now, it is for the most part. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't think that when you have a playable character, you'll be able to do everything that you're going to be able to do with Goku. It's not going to be that in depth. You will be able, for instance, when you're Gohan and you're training with Piccolo, yeah, you're probably going to have some side quests and things like that, but not to the extent that Goku will, for example. And if you do, that's great. I just don't think that they'll do it that extensively, because they don't want to take the focus off of Goku. Now, as far as download size, then that's what this video is about. I can't wait to see how big the game is going to be. This is going to tell us just how much is in this game. Now, I don't expect it to be like a 50 gigabyte, 100 gig game. The reason why is because it's Dragon Ball Z. It's not, the animation isn't done like God of War, Spider-Man, you know, with the graphics being so detailed and realistic. This is a cell shading type game. It's anime characters, cartoonish. So it doesn't take as much memory and strain on your hardware, because it doesn't have to render so many different shades and colors and things of that nature. Now, so if this game comes out and if this game comes out and it's anywhere between 20 and 50 gigabytes, this game is going to have over 100 hours worth of playtime. Now, the biggest thing that this game is probably going to have to render, more or less, is going to be the stages, the areas. However, since the game is not open world, then it doesn't have to necessarily render those things, because they're already made out. You get what I'm saying? Whereas if it's open world like GTA or Horizon Zero Dawn type, those things have to be constantly rendered, because you're constantly going into those environments and stuff like that. There's no loading screen. It's seamless. Now, I haven't seen them change locations in this game, so I don't know if it's a loading screen involved, but I doubt that it's not seamless. It can't be seamless, because if you go from Earth to Namek, how can that be seamless? The loading screen could simply be Goku flying into that new location. I don't know how it is, because I haven't seen it, so I'm just speculating at this point. However, I know that it's not open world, that I can't just fly from one place directly to another. However, at the same time, guys, you kind of can, because If you fly all the way up into the air, it takes you to the world map. And from there, you can pick a location and fly straight. It'll take you to that location. So in a way, you're kind of seamless. You're kind of open worldish, but it's not. It's just a play on words. We know it's not fully open world, but yet and still, guys, this game is there's so much into this game. We are about 6 months, 6 to 7, maybe 8 months from release. I'm not gonna say 8 months. I don't think it'll come out in March. I think this game will drop in January or February. So I say 6 to 7 months, and we already have loads of information. We have tons of information on this game, and that is insane because we just imagine how much more we still are gonna find out about this game. Okay, and I'm super excited to see what they're going to do as far as the demo or the gameplay that they're going to have at Gamescom, because it is going to be playable at Gamescom. And I'm wondering, will they have the demo they had at E3, or will they be showing off other playable characters? Like perhaps you'll get to do one training mission with Gohan and Piccolo or something like that. Guys, this game is going to be huge. It's going to go through all the sagas. It's going to be huge. This is a game that you're going to be able to put a ton of hours into. So, for those of you who are concerned with the same old story, short game, this and that, it's RPG, brother. This one is going to be long, and I can't wait to see what they do with it. It's just amazing. So with the game size, like I said, I'm not looking at anything below 20 gigs. If this game is a 50 gigabyte download, then you can rest assured that there's going to be a ton of things to do. And that's what they keep saying about this game, that there's tons of things to do. So you have to bring that to the table. If this is it's a single player game, this is something that's going to have to entertain someone until DLC rolls out or whatever the case may be. This is a game that's going to have to last for the next 2 to 3 years before they put out a sequel, depending on sales. So there has to be a tremendous amount of things to do in this game. And if you look at other open world games like Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War was really more on the shorter end, in my opinion. Red Dead Redemption. I mean, open world games or RPG games with free roam elements, guys, those games have tons of hours of playtime in them. So you have to keep in mind that this isn't going to be a game where you're going to just go straight from boss to boss. You are seriously going to have to level up. And one thing that brought this to my attention about the detail, the size of the game, is in one of the screens that we're going to see here, where Vegeta is fighting Kui. Now, we know that he did fight him in the anime. However, we haven't seen Dragon Ball games showcase the fight between Vegeta and Kui. It's always Vegeta versus Zarbon and stuff like that. Remember in the video I told y'all a long time ago that this game was going, I saw that this game right here, him versus Kui, that's a boss fight. Remember I told y'all a long time ago that I felt like this game would basically follow each episode of Dragon Ball Z. I remember I told y'all there was in the video that we talked about it being ending at the Frieza saga. At that time, it was speculatory. Now we kind of know it's going to go beyond that, but I digress. And with that, I told you, if it stopped at the Frieza saga, then the game would be literally episode by episode of Dragon Ball Z. Even with it going beyond that, guys, I still feel like this game is literally going to be almost like watching every single episode. That's how large this game is going to be. And it's cool to see Vegeta fighting Kui. That, of course, with him being the playable character, there's going to have to be certain things that he does. Now, will this be a main mission or will it be a side mission? I don't know. But yet and still, it's there for us to partake in. You're going to have to train. You're going to have to level up your character. There's going to be grinding. There's going to be skills and building and things like that. This stuff takes time. So I expect a large download for this game. Like I said, not large in a sense of like 50, 60 gigabytes. If it's that much, if it's anywhere near 50, y'all, I'm telling you, hundreds of hours worth of playtime. And I'm being upfront with y'all when I tell y'all, when I play the game, I'm legit. Y'all will see me because I'm going to stream it. I mean, y'all may be upset with me. Y'all going to be ahead of me. I don't care. There may be people finished with the game and I'm still at the Saiyan Saga. I don't know, because I'm going to take full advantage of doing everything I can in the game aside from just rushing off to fight Raditz. Especially if I find out that training is pretty much kind of unlimited to a degree. where you could just train and get as strong as you want, I'm going into that fight super strong. You see what I'm saying? So there's still so much to reveal about this game, but the pace that it's setting right now from what we're seeing, it's very clear to me that this game is going to be at least a 20 gigabyte or more download size. And I know guys may say now 20 gigs, oh, that's nothing for games nowadays. But for this type of game that doesn't have the realistic type graphics and things like that, with it being the style of game that is saying a lot. That's saying that it's going to be a significant amount of stuff in this game. But that's going to be the telltale thing. And I'm starting to do research now to try to see if I can find out what is going to be the download size of this game. But guys, let me know what y'all think down in the comments section down below. Till next time, I appreciate everybody for watching, and peace.